Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Surah Fussilat, 41 Surah. In the name of Allah, the most precious, the most merciful. Hameen. These letters are one of the miracles of the Quran, and none but Allah knows their meanings. A revelation from Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. A book whereof the verses are explained in detail, a Quran in Arabic for the people who know, giving glad tidings and fears Allah much and loves Allah much, and warning, but most of them turn away so they hear not, and they say, our hearts are under covering from that which you invite us, and in our ears in is defense, and between us and you in a screen. So work you, verily we are working. Say, I am only a human being like you. It is revealed to me that your Ilah is one Ilah. Therefore take straight path to him and obedience to him, and seek forgiveness of him and of to al-mushrikeen, those who give not the zakat, and they are disbelievers in the hereafter. Truly, those who believe and do righteous good deeds, for them will be an endless reward that will never stop. Say, do you verily disbelieve in him who created the earth in 2 days, and you set up revile him with, that is the Lord of Alameen. He placed therein firm mountain from above it, and he blessed it and measured therein its sustenance in 4 days, equal for all those who ask. Then he rose over towards the heaven when it was smoke, and said to it, to the earth, come both of you willingly or unwillingly. They both said, we come willingly. Then he completed and finished their creation, 7 heavens in 2 days, and he made in each heaven its affair, and we adorned the nearest heaven with lamps, stars, to be an adornment as well as to be guarded. Such is the decree of Almighty, all knows. But if they turn away, then say, I have warned you of a Saika, like the Saika, and which overtook Ad and Samud, when the messengers came to them from before them and behind them, worship none but Allah. They said, if our Lord had so willed, and he would surely have sent down angels. So indeed we believe in that with which you have been sent. And for Ad, there are arrogant in the land without right, and they said, who is mightier than us in strength? See that, not that Allah who created them as mightier in the strength than them. And they used to deny our ayah, so we sent upon them a furious wind in days of evil omen, that we might give them a taste of disgracing torment in this present worldly life. But surely the torment of the hereafter will be more disgracing, and they will never be helped. And as for Samud, we showed and made clear to them the path of truth. But they preferred blindness in guidance, so the Saika of disgracing tournament seized them because of what they used to earn. And we saved those who believed and used to fear Allah, keep their duty to him, and avoid evil. And remember the day that the enemies of Allah will be gathered to the fire. Then they will be driven, former one being withheld, that till their later one will join them, till When they reached it, their hearing and their eyes and their skins will testify against them as to what they used to do. And they will say to their skins, why do you testify against us? They will say, Allah has caused us to speak us. He causes all things to speak, and He created you the first time, and to Him you are made to return. And you have not been hiding yourself, lest your ears and your eyes and your skins should testify against you. But you thought that Allah knew not much of what you were doing. And they thought of yours, which you thought about your Lord, has brought you to destruction, and you have become of those utterly lost. Then if they bear the tournament patiently, then the fire is home of them, and if they seek to please Allah, yet they are not of those who will ever be allowed to please Allah. And we have assigned for them intimate companions. We have made fear seeing to them what was before them, doing in the present worldly life, and disbelief in the knocking and destructions and what was behind them. And the word is justified against them as it was justified against those who were among the previous generations of jinn and men that had passed away before them. Indeed, they were the losers. And those who disbelieved say, listen not to this Quran, and make nice in the midst of its that you may overcome. But surely we shall cause those who disbelieve to taste a severe torment, and certainly we shall requite them the worst of what they used to do. That is the recompenses of the enemies of Allah, the fire. There will be for them the eternal home, recompense for that they used to deny our ayah. And those who disbelieve will say, our Lord, show us those among jinn and men who led us astray, that we may curse them under our feet, so that they become the lowest. Verily, those who say, our Lord is Allah, and then they stand firm on them, the angels will descend. Fear not, nor strive, but receive the glad tidings of paradise which you have been promised. We have been our friends, your friends in the life of this world, and are in the hereafter. Therein you shall have that your inner self desires, and therein you shall have for which you ask. And entertainment from Allah, the forgiving, most merciful, and who is the better in speech than he who, and then stands firm, invites to Allah, and does righteous good deeds, and say, I am one of the Muslims. The good deeds and the evil deed cannot be equal. Grapple with one which is better. Then verily he between whom and you was enmity, a close friend, but none is granted it except those who are patient, and none is granted it except the honor of the great portion in this world. And if an evil whisper from Shaitan tries to turn you away, the seek refuge in Allah. Verily He is all hearer, all knower. And from among His signs are the night and the day, and the sun and the moon. Prostrate yourself not to the sun nor to the moon, and prostrate yourself to Allah who created them, if you worship Him. But if they are too proud, then they are those who are with your Lord. Glorify Him night and day, and never are they tired. And among His signs you see the earth barren. But when we send down water, it is stirred up to life and growth. Verily, He who gives in life it life surely is able to give life to the dead. Indeed, he is able to